I just want to let you know I woke up at 3 AM for this. 2 games in committing to doing Newcastle football content and I'm already questioning my decision. Welcome back to the channel and this is Geordie by the Sea. Right, where do we start? Team sheet wise, we can't do any better or worse. I mean, when I saw the team sheet, I thought it looked a solid 4-2-3-1 with Gale up top and Willock in the camp position. But no, how naive of me. Seriously, I don't get how Gale is playing out wide, looking extremely uncomfortable on the wing. Or Fraser, as much as he does cause a lot of problems for this Villa backline, does not have the poacher's instinct to get into position. And we know Isaac Hayden is inept offensively, right? Fella has an allergy in dribbling the ball or making attacking decisions, so why in the world of football knowledge is he ending up on the left wing most of the time? Mate, Steve mate, doesn't have to be so complicated, just play everyone in the positions. Shelby, deep line playmaker. Hayden, ball winning midfielder. Play them as defensive midfielders with Willock high up as a number 8, Fraser and Joelinton on the wings. Isn't it as simple as it gets? Then again, what the hell do I know? I guess Bruce knows better. Or does he? Do you, Bruce? Okay, to be frank, I don't want to be whinging and moaning just for the sake of it. I'm not the Walmart 2014 version of this guy, mind you. It was a solid performance, I can't lie. Joelinton had Mings on toast to the point where he had to cheat and be dirty just to get out of trouble. Dummett was putting in decent crosses for a 5'4" forward in Fraser, and there was proper pressing for most of them. And look, it's acceptable to set your team up wrongly from the beginning. But once you see the holes in the opposition, this is where you earn your money as a manager. McGinn was running the show. Put Hayden on him. It was a very static Villa backline, and in a game where we made them panic with good crosses, throw the bloody target man in, for fuck's sake man. Bruce switched Fraser and Gale in the second half, you might think, fair enough. But no man, Gale was still sitting in deep like a false 9. Why can't you do that from the start, you dinosaur? A game screaming for change, but nothing happens on our side. In contrast to Villa, who made progressive substitutions. Jacob Murphy finally came on just before the 80th minute, and to be fair, it was a proper shout, with the guy making an instant impact, rattling the crossbar amidst a lot of attacking play. When he hit the post, this is where we build on that. But no, Bruce makes a defensive change, bringing Mankio on for Kraft, and almost immediately we concede. I don't think a finger can be pointed at anyone in particular for conceding, but it was just the same old story really. Passive management without any intention of putting us on the front foot to take Villa all the way. Of course, he brings on Caro finally, and even Caro looks hella pissed to be brought on so late. 3 minutes left, better than the 30 seconds he got against West Brom. And this is where it baffles me. We all could see that this game suited Caro to a T. When he came on, he gave the Villa backline something else to think about. Or he didn't score the equaliser. The man changed how they were dealing for players, and eventually a good cross from Murphy set ourselves up for the goal. But we are all left sitting there thinking about how this could have happened way earlier. I'm happy to concede that sometimes as fans we can be too much of a backseat driver and have too many opinions. But some things are so blatant, and the things we call out, when it eventually happens, it delivers. None of us are paid to be the manager of Newcastle United, but why does the man who gets paid can't see it? Let's take a look at what you lot have been saying, because I just saw what Bruce said in the press conference and I genuinely laughed. We were unbeaten in the last couple. Sure, if that's enough for you. You're a fraud of a Geordie. I have Asian friends here in Southeast Asia, where they care enough to wake up in the middle of the twilight to watch these games and feel all the pain that you've brought along with the bacon. And you're running down your contract and hope you get sucked for £4 million compensation. You're such a sellout. NUFC 360 says, Andy Carroll looks fuming. A game full of crosses brought on at 1-0 down with 3 minutes left. Great Rose Michelle says, Bruce, if you were a real fan, you'd have the decency to get out of our club. Instead, you continue to mock us by bringing on Caro in the final minute. Richard Fenwick says, why the fuck does Bruce make last minute changes to the team once it's too late? Why not start the game with the right team in urgency? Oh mate, you don't say. And finally, Vinay Kanani says, this new formation Newcastle have been playing since Everton away only works with Almiron and Wilson. Change the formation instead of trying to fit square pegs into round holes. Playing Ryan Fraser as a split striker and Dwight Gale as a number 10 is absolutely bizarre. And this is what I meant by saying, oh, we are just fans on the couch. Some of us can see what's wrong with Bruce's tactics, or lack thereof. Now I'm quite positive that these players care. When we conceded, the lads tried to go on extra gear to make things happen. I like to see that Caro was angry to be coming on so late because he knew that he could have changed the game when he was on. His crunching sliding tackle late in the game was a joy for us Geordies to witness too. However, the general quality of these players are very strong, and they do need to be set up well. To put them in positions where they aren't adapting confuses them, and as much as they can try and put a shift in, they are limited. We need a win the next game. We have to keep Brighton below us because Fulham will overtake us. But I don't know. I don't know anymore.